Hello, welcome back to Coffee Talk 104. This is episode 4 of Coffee Talk. If you're new here, if you don't know what it is, I just kind of chat whatever on my mind. But grab your coffee. I did not put as much honey as I wanted to in the coffee, so put more because it's a little too dark. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not recorded a video in like 2 weeks, so I am a little rusty. I just recorded a bunch of little videos before this trying to do the intro. So yeah, anyways, I do be looking kind of big today. I really want to make a video on like the gym and stuff, like how like the gym for beginners and stuff. I'm not huge, but like I'm more qualified to give beginners advice since I'm more closer to them than a huge dude who's already like on trend. If you haven't already, go grab your coffee or tea or whatever you prefer. Yeah, let's hop straight into it. Alright, let me log into my computer real quick. My scripts aren't up. I was in my English class and my English teacher, she had an assignment for us. Some questions about a book we're about to read. Questions were very reflective. I was not expecting these questions from like just a normal high school English class. I even took a screenshot of them. Tried passing them on to my phone, but it didn't work because it's a school computer. I did take a picture of them. Actually, let me pull them up real quick. Very reflective, very like serious big questions. I really did like those questions. That's like the only thing I liked out of that whole class since like it first started. It's questions like, how do adults perceive the emotions and experience of teenagers? Another big one is literally like, what is the meaning of life in your own opinion? Obviously, at what age should people be allowed to make their own decisions? Like big questions like that. And honestly, I live for those kind of questions. Obviously, that's kind of what my channel is like based around of. So first thing I want to talk about is mental maturity. So obviously, if you know me, if you've been watching my content for a while, or if you've watched past content, especially content on like my parents, you will know that my parents are very strict and that I have just taken matters into my own hands on what I think is best for me. One of the questions that she asked us was, when should a person be considered mentally mature? And honestly, I really thought about that because the first time I read it, I thought about me. Okay, I want to do YouTube. You know, my parents don't want me to do YouTube. You know, honestly, I, as a fact, know that I am more mentally mature than most kids my age. And that is not to be egotistical or an asshole or anything. And you might ask like, oh, okay, so what makes you more mentally mature than other kids your age? And I'm just saying like, bro, like I am pursuing my goals. I am trying to find a purpose in life. I am trying to be productive to society. That is why I think I am more mentally mature than a lot of these other kids. Come be honest, a lot of these kids, even kids older than me, younger than me, at my age, you know, all they kind of do is just smoke pot and play video games, and that's pretty much it. And if they have a job, they go to the job, but that's the only thing, you know. I still have a job, but I still try to contribute more to society with these videos. I try to teach you stuff that have been on my mind or teach you stuff that has worked for me and stuff like that. So my response to that question of when should a person be considered mentally mature, and my response was when they sustain themselves in all areas of life. So what I mean by this, so when I said this to a friend, he thought, oh, so like when a person like, you know, has their own place and they can buy their own food and stuff and like pay their car payment. I said, yeah, kind of, but not necessarily. What I mean by this is in all areas of life that you can control yourself emotionally and mentally, not only like physically with your car payments and your rent, your food and stuff like that, but also like physically as in your body as well. You know, you can go to the gym and maintain a good health. You can also like meditate, journal, all that stuff. That is when I consider someone mentally mature. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm still 17. I don't consider myself very mentally mature. I don't consider myself an expert, but I do consider myself very mature compared to kids my age, especially nowadays in this modern society, in America at least. This coffee's good, man. I love coffee with honey, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can't believe I'm drinking coffee at 1 p.m., but it's alright. Friend I talked to, he has a job. He like buys and sells cars, so it's kind of like a little business. But like he buys like the old cars and he like puts new rims on it. He like gives them new paint jobs, you know, like cleans the interior, puts new stuff in it, all that stuff. Then he resells them for more. I do consider him very mature because he has his own job. He can control himself. He knows himself emotionally. And what I mean by this, for example, Thursday, it was Thursday, I accidentally hit him in the face. So my nails are long. I never have my nails this long before. I don't know if you can see them. Like my nails are long right now. That's the point. We were in the swimming pool and I jumped in. I was underwater for a while. What we do is we like mess around with each other. We like wrestle in the pool in the water and stuff. So what happened was he was trying to mess with me and another friend was trying to mess with me, and I was running out of air, and I know what they were gonna do. They were gonna push me even further down into the pool. We were in the deep end at the time. I tried going up like this and I was panicking. Because, you know, I couldn't breathe, and then I accidentally hit him in the face, and now he has a big old scratch on the side of his nose. I cut him with my nail and then I left a big old bruise on him. I think I even gave him a black eye by accident. He's like told me that like he's mad at me. Like he's not mad at me because he knows it was an accident and I'm his best friend. But he told me, he's like, bro, like if you weren't my friend, I would totally fuck you up right now. When he sent that, now that I realize, he's aware of his emotions. He's aware that like, okay, I'm pissed, but like he's my friend, so I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. It was an accident. So by that, I can tell that he is mature. He's mentally mature. He can control his emotions. He's aware of what emotions he has and stuff. That is one thing I noticed, and that's when I consider someone mature. As I said, I'm not an expert in maturity or whatever, but that is one thing that I do consider mature, is that when you can identify your own emotions, when you can control your own emotions, especially maintain yourself in all areas of life, you know, in your body, in your mind, physically, with money, you know, if you can maintain other people as well, that is when I consider you very mature, and that is when you can make your own decisions for yourself, if you get what I mean. Which I mean by that point, you already have. But that is what I'm trying to work to. You know, I'm kind of on edge. I kind of want to re-record this whole part because I feel like I'm just yapping. But I gotta understand that, you know, I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing. That the first like 100 videos are gonna be shit. Like, I'm not gonna be able to like talk great on camera. You get what I mean? I'm not gonna be able to like fucking maintain eye contact with the camera the whole fucking time. As you can see, if you haven't noticed, like looking around, looking at the light, looking at the mic, and then I'm just pausing in between to take sips of the coffee. You know, like run out of breath and everything. And you know, it pisses me off, obviously, but I gotta understand that I'm still new to all this. It's not even hot no more, I'm gonna be honest with you. The thing is with coffee, that's what I love about coffee, is that you can drink it cold or hot and it still tastes amazing. You know, that's why Starbucks is like $1 billion company. Also, another thing too, when I got out of the shower and I walked in here, since the coffee was still here, my room smelled like coffee. And I don't know, just the smell of coffee is very calming, very, you know, welcoming. Another thing that's been on my mind recently and that I've seen a lot recently, especially on Instagram, is bullshit in our food. So as you know, I'm a big advocate of like, don't use plastic, chemicals in our food are bad, use like glass stuff, use like cotton clothes, you know, no plastics, no chemicals, no nothing. A big thing for me is, yes, I am against using like plastic containers for meal prep or like using like polyester clothing. But the big thing, and a very big thing that is more important, is modern day food. So the thing is with modern day food is that you ingest the food. Instead of just like the clothes on your body, it's like rubbing against your skin, or like the meal prep, it's just like in a plastic container, and if you heat it up, all the chemicals or all the microplastics or chemicals are gonna go into the food when you heat the plastic up. But the thing is with food, especially nowadays, modern day food, especially in the US, there's so much fucking bullshit in there. And since we ingest it, it directly goes into our body and affects us much faster. It affects us a lot more than if just like, if it was polyester clothing touching our skin, if you get what I mean. That is why you shouldn't eat processed food. As you know, you shouldn't eat fast food. You shouldn't eat McDonald's every day. You shouldn't eat Burger King every day. You shouldn't eat Carl Jr. every day or anything like that. Because obviously those fucking companies put bullshit in their fucking food. Bro, I made a video about this. There's so much fucking shit in a McDonald's burger. Like, bro, the ingredients list is endless. And half of, like, bro, 99% of the shit you cannot even pronounce. And the thing is, like, I get so worked up about this because I see so many people who suffer from, like, obesity and, like, diabetes and, like, who tell me, like, bro, I don't know why I'm so fucking fat. Bro, I just want to get in the gym. Like, bro, I don't know why I look like this. Why do I have gyno titties? Like, bro, it's because all of this fucking bullshit chemicals in our food. Like, bro, I will put up some pictures of some shit I have found at the store. Like, there's like buffalo style eggs. Like, what the fuck is that? I also saw like hot dog fucking potato chips. Like, this isn't real food. This is like Frankenstein food. And it pisses me off because like, I want people to be better. That is why I'm making these videos. That's why I have made 60 videos over the past 6 months to help people improve their lives in any way, shape, or form. I wish I had this kind of stuff when I was younger. I mean, obviously I'm still young, but I wish I had this when I was like, I don't know, fucking 8, 9, 10 years old. I'd be watching this and be like, okay, you know, this guy, you know, he's knowledgeable on some things. You know, let me see if they work. I'm gonna put them into use and see if they work or not. And the thing is, it's just like, it's hard. I get it. It's hard. It's hard to get away from all this stuff, especially if you live in the US, which I'm guessing is where most of my viewers are from. It's like, bro, there's shit everywhere, even at the grocery store. It's not only at fast food places. It is everywhere. Everywhere, even at the grocery store, bro. Even the fucking fruit has pesticides and chemicals on them from when they harvest them, you know, because they have to spray them for no weeds to grow in between like the blueberries or the avocados or whatever. And it just pisses me off because like, we are suffering because of this. We are suffering because of this, because these companies, they just want more money at the expense of like American health, like the health of the American people. That's what I meant. It's just all these people like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I really do get worked up about this, but the thing is, it's just like the modern day world is just so, what do you call it? So dirty. It's so like unhealthy. And that's everywhere, bro. I swear that is everywhere, especially in the US. Like, bro, the water's nasty. The tap water is nasty. The water you shower with is nasty. Food you buy from the store that you think is healthy isn't even healthy, because if you consume so much of it in the long run, it's going to cause you health problems. I don't know what to do about this no more, because that is what I'm trying to advocate. And if you can really avoid this, avoid it as much as you can. If you have local farmers, I recommend you go to the local farmers. Like if you have a farmer who like sells like grass-fed beef, buy that shit, bro, because that shit is the most organic you're gonna get. Especially with like eggs too. Like I had a coworker who owned some chickens, and she used to give me eggs, and like they were straight from the eggs. Like they still had like poop on them and everything. I mean, I still cleaned them. They were straight from the chickens, like no preservatives, no fucking chemicals, and then no nothing to like keep them like fresh or whatever for longer. Like just straight up just raw eggs. All right, well, there is my coffee talk. I kind of almost finished this. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of did yap this whole time. I still need to get back into like the flow of things, but yeah, I've been trying to like get into caffeine a lot more, because like I don't know, throughout the like normal days, like Monday through Friday, I am just so fucking drained. Like I'm so tired from school and from work, and then I get home and I start playing video games or start scrolling on social media because I'm out of energy. I don't even make scripts, I don't even make videos or anything. So that's why the weekends are usually my days to like record videos and make scripts and shit. Like today, like I don't even know, I'm not even doing anything. I don't even know what to do today. Probably just gonna record like a few more videos, and then throughout the week I'll just edit them. But we are done with the coffee. Hopefully we get a little caffeine in us. Gonna go to the gym, gonna record more videos actually first, and then go to the gym. And then there's this grocery store, it's called Natural Grocers here in Pueblo. So I'm gonna go see what that's all about, because you know, big advocate, you know, no stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I will let you go. I want to reduce the chemicals like in your food and the stuff you use at home, like just daily stuff. I recommend you go to my online store. I sell like glass meal prep. I sell like wooden spatulas, all that stuff. I even sell like not dish soap, but soaps that can be turned into dish soap. I also sell soaps to clean yourself with, toothbrushes and stuff. If you're interested in something like that, link down in the description. You know, you know, as you know, I'm a big advocate for all this stuff. You know, I fucking hate plastics. I hate all this stuff. So if you're interested in something like that, I recommend you go check my online store. But alright, I will catch you later, and remember, never stop improving yourselves.